Hi pals, John here with the Lens Power, and today we're going to take a look at these 270-200s from Nikon. So let's talk about a couple of the physical differences between this AFS 70-200 2.8 G2 ED and this Nikon Z 70-200 2.8 VRS. They're roughly the same weight. I mean, if you want to get into specifics, go on our website. We've got all the specifications listed out, both lenses. But a couple of the things that I wanted to point out are just little bits and pieces. So both lenses have two rings, here and here, but they're reversed. So on the Z lens, the frontmost ring is your zoom ring, so that's your 70-200, and then you have your manual focus. You also have a control ring at the back here, very similar if you've used the Canon RF lenses. Things are reversed on the F-mount version. This here is your focus, and this is your zoom, so that's just something to bear in mind. Also, the placement of the controls is a little bit different. On the Z-mount lens, it's actually much closer to where it mounts, right back on the body, as opposed to a couple of inches away on the F-mount version. Again, nothing major, just something to notice. When it comes to the tripod feet, I actually prefer the one on the F-mount. It's got this little bit of a kick back here that just means like it balances a little bit nicer off of, you know, whereas this doesn't have that. But otherwise, like I say, they're fairly similar size, fairly similar weight. The Z-mount has this nice little LCD display on it, which will tell you the focusing distance, which is handy if you are doing anything where you're able to say, oh yeah, that guy's 20 yards away from me. I almost said meters, and then I remember what country I was in. So yeah, if you know the distance for your subject and you can dial it in fairly accurately on this. Of course, if you're using this lens, it will be on a mirrorless camera, so you also have focusing aids like focus peaking to help with all of that as well. All right, on to more pictures. For the sake of clarity and consistency, we're testing both of these lenses on the Nikon Z6 II. We're using the FTZ adapter. This is the original one, not the recently announced Mark II, because that's not available to anybody yet. But it's a mount converter. It connects the electronic contacts in the lens to the body. There's no glass in it. So it's not going to alter the image quality at all. Now, one of the things I just noticed whilst going around is that the Z version has a much closer minimal focusing distance. Try saying that 3 times fast. One thing I've noticed as we're just going around the fountain here in downtown Winter Park is that, one of the things I've noticed as we've just been going around the fountain here in downtown Winter Garden is that the Z-mount version has a much closer minimal focusing distance, which obviously is still not in the macro range of things, but if your subject is going to be moving towards you, or if you just want to get close up to them, this is going to be the better performing lens than this one, in terms at least of minimal focusing distance. Now, we were sat in roughly this location earlier this year when we put the Canon EF85 against the RF85, and one of the really telling shots that we got from that was the close-up or the detail shot of the fountain that is to my right. So here we go, I'm going to go replicate that, and we're going to compare the detail on those two. there you have it, the Nikon Z 70-200 2.8 VRS against the Nikon 70-200 2.8G 2ED. Why can't they just give these nice names? Nice, simple, easy to remember names. Anyway, the Z mount version. Sharper, crisper, faster, closer. Not really lighter, but not really heavier either. Yeah, so consider checking this out the next time you are in need of a 70-200 on a Nikon mirrorless body. Both this lens and the FTZ adapter and the Z6 II are available on our website, thelenspower.com. If you have enjoyed this video, if you found it informative, helpful, or you just like my accent, please consider giving us a thumbs up, a like, subscribe, tell a friend, smash a bell, whatever it is that all the cool YouTubers are saying this week. And until next time, I'll see you soon.